Imagine sending a message without wires, without light cables, without anything connecting you to the other side. No physical path, no visible connection, just empty space. And yet, the message arrives. Right now, as you watch this, invisible signals are passing through walls, through your body, through the air around you, carrying information at incredible speeds. You don't see them, you don't feel them, but they are everywhere. This is the invisible world of wireless communication. And for a long time, it wasn't supposed to exist, because sending information through empty space sounds simple today. But at one point in history, it sounded completely impossible. To understand why, we need to go back to a time when communication depended entirely on physical connections. Wires stretched across cities, across countries, across oceans. And every message, every signal, every piece of information needed a path, a direct physical link from one point to another. No wire meant no communication. That was the rule. And then, scientists began to ask a dangerous question. What if we didn't need wires at all? At first, this idea felt almost absurd. How do you send something through nothing? Space isn't a medium you can control. There's nothing to carry the signal, nothing to guide it, nothing to keep it from simply fading away into the void. It would be like shouting into the darkness and expecting your voice to reach the other side of the planet. But hidden deep within the laws of physics was a strange and powerful phenomenon: electromagnetic waves. These waves could travel through empty space, no wires, no cables, just pure energy, moving invisibly through the air. And the theory was there. The equations worked. But turning that theory into reality was a completely different challenge. Early experiments were chaotic. Signals were weak, unstable, unreliable. Interference corrupted messages. Distance destroyed clarity. The idea of transmitting information wirelessly wasn't just difficult, it was unpredictable. Many believed it would never become practical. But then came the breakthroughs. Scientists discovered how to generate and control radio waves. They learned how to encode information into these signals, transforming sound, data, and eventually entire streams of information into patterns that could travel through the air. What once seemed like noise became structured, meaningful communication. And slowly, something incredible began to happen. Messages started traveling without wires. At first, and only across short distances. Then across cities. Then across oceans. Suddenly, ships at sea could communicate with land. Remote locations could send and receive information instantly. The world, once separated by distance, began to shrink. But this was only the beginning, because those early radio signals evolved. They became more complex, more efficient, more powerful. Over time, they gave rise to something even more extraordinary: wireless networks, Wi-Fi. A system so deeply embedded in modern life that we rarely stop to think about how strange it really is. Right now, your device is constantly sending and receiving signals through the air, communicating with a router that translates invisible waves into the digital world. Every click, every scroll, every video you watch is converted into electromagnetic signals, launched into space, and reconstructed almost instantly on the other side. It feels seamless, effortless. But beneath that simplicity lies one of the most improbable technologies ever created. Because the air around you is not empty, it's crowded. Signals overlap, collide, interfere with each other. Countless devices compete for space, all transmitting at once. And yet, somehow your message finds its way. Your video loads. Your connection holds. It's like millions of invisible conversations happening simultaneously, without collapsing into chaos. And that raises a deeper question. Why does this work at all? The answer lies in precision, in encoding, modulation, frequencies, and protocols that allow signals to coexist without destroying each other. It's a delicate balance. It's a carefully orchestrated system built on decades of experimentation, failure, and refinement. Because none of this was guaranteed. At multiple points in history, wireless communication could have failed. The interference could have been too great, the signals too weak, the system too unstable. And if that had happened, the world today would look completely different. No Wi-Fi, no mobile networks, no instant global communication, a world still bound by wires, but instead, we live in a world where information flows freely through the air, silent, invisible, and constant. A world where the impossible became so normal, we stopped noticing it. And maybe that's the most fascinating part of all, because the technologies that feel the most ordinary are often the ones that defied reality the most. So the next time your phone connects instantly, your video loads without hesitation, or your message travels across the planet in seconds. Remember what's really happening. You're not just using the internet, you're sending signals through empty space, and somehow they arrive. And if you enjoy uncovering the hidden systems that quietly power our world, the technologies that shouldn't exist, but do, make sure to subscribe. Because the next invisible breakthrough might already be surrounding you.